Hi, good afternoon. I'm Steve from Oakwood Homes, Prestige and Country, and you're joining me here today at Way Hill in Minster, really popular village, situated just on the outskirts of Ramsgate, but nice access, convenient access to the coast, and the village is really popular. It's got an 11th century abbey. It's got a lot of local services, including shops, pubs, restaurants, and it has a mainline railway station, so really popular. But what we're here to do today is to have a look at Tudor Cottage. Now, Tudor Cottage is a very special house. It's a thatched 15th century yeoman's cottage. It is Grade 2 listed, but it was listed after some extensive refurb works were done in the 1970s. So without further ado, I'm going to take you in to have a look. I'm going to use the entrance that the vendors use, which is the back. The front does work, but we'll use the back. So we're going to go in. We're set on a half-acre plot of garden, and I'll show you around that in a moment. But first of all, let's go and have a look at what Tudor Cottage has to offer. So, when you enter, we enter into the kitchen through the back door. We have a little hallway, and then we have a fitted kitchen. I think it's around about 12 by 10, something like that. But the heart of this home is actually the original rooms through here, and this is the dining room, and we have, as you can see, heavy beams and a lovely inglenook fireplace, exposed brick. The property was stripped back. It used to be called Black Cottage, and that was probably because of the bitumen that covered it, to try and keep it waterproof, and it was stripped back in 1970 right to the frame. This was before it was listed, and the wattle and daub was replaced with chicken wire render and a insulation layer, so it's very much warmer than you would expect it to be. And all the timbers were then treated and preserved, and new timbers cut in where necessary. So and it was then later actually listed in 1988, I believe. So a lot of work has been undertaken, and it has a lot of modern home benefits. At the end of the hallway, we've got this little library or study area, and another door out to the garden. We have a utility room and downstairs cloakroom. Nice modern cloakroom. If anyone's got any questions, please feel free to ask them. I'm happy to answer anything that comes up. And then we have the lounge with, again, an operational fireplace. Lovely bright aspect in this room. Dual aspect, so you've got two windows. And of course, we have dragon beam, which is classic of the period. And from this room we go upstairs, and upstairs we've got 3 bedrooms and a family bathroom and lots of storage. So this is just a big eave storage cupboard in there, and then we've got the shower room, which is a nice size, as you would expect. After being around for the best part of 600 years, 500 years, the floors are a little up and down. And then we've got a bedroom here, gas central heating to radiators, obviously, and off the hallway here there's another store cupboard. There's a little third bedroom, which is actually a really comfortable size. It takes a single bed quite comfortably, plus furniture. And the exposed chimney. And then we've got the master bedroom. Again, it's the southern end of the house, so it's a bright, airy room despite having the beams. And a little walk-in wardrobe through the door there. So that's the inside of the house. Now, what we need to do is have a look at your gardens. As I said, we're situated on the outskirts of the village, but we're only about 3/4 of a mile, 20-minute walk into the village. The village has got a number of pubs, a number of restaurants, a couple of mini supermarket shops, and all important mainline rail communication from Minster station, although the new Thanet Parkway station will be, which is the high-speed link, will be less than a mile away. So really convenient for communications. Great to be on and off the island here. So as you can see, we've got a lovely pergola seated area and a range of beds and borders and areas. At the top of the garden is a little garden composting area behind the hedge in front of us. And then we've got garden shed. Another area here. Various seating areas, various nooks and crannies in the garden. It's a real delight, and it is the vendor's pride and joy. And I have seen it in the spring and the summer previously, and I have to say it's an absolute dream of a garden. This is one of my favourite views of the house, and this is that southern end overlooking the main bedroom and the lounge. I just think it's such a handsome looking house. Absolutely beautiful, delightful house. Now, the property has ample off-street parking. To the front, probably parking for 4 or 5 cars, and there is a double garage and a further store next to the garage. As we walk around, now the garage has no car in it at the moment, but it is a workshop effectively. So if we just go in there, you'll see that there's power, light, and all sorts of tools and machinery. But off the back of the garage, we've got a lovely garden room. Quite unusual, it's a non-conservatory attached to the house. It's actually a garden room off the back of the garage, and this enjoys a westerly aspect, so it gets afternoon and evening sun, and even when the weather's a bit inclement, you can get outside and really appreciate the garden. So we're on a half-acre plot. We're on the outskirts of the village of Minster. We're thatched, Grade 2 listed, Wealden Hall House, available for viewing via the office. So simply call the office on 01843 808 921, or contact us at p&c@oakwoodhomes.biz, and we're delighted to organise for you to have a look at the property. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed having a look at the house as much as I enjoy having it on the market, and hope to see you again soon. Thanks.